Alright guys, welcome to the show. I don't have an intro because I don't know what happened. Something got lost. And I don't have that girl introducing me anymore. But I know it doesn't matter. So yeah, it's been a while since I released an episode. I've been very busy. We've been covering events left and right. We've been doing wrestling. And we're going to do URCC Colossal, though I'm not going to be there personally. The team is, and our schedule is so packed right now. Now let's go to the MMA news. First is the Connor versus Khabib presser. What do you guys think about it? At one side you have Connor McGregor back in the mic where he belongs, but there are no fans. Khabib tried to go head to head with Connor by asking him questions, and I think it backfired on him. Although I don't think he got shaken, but props to Connor for trying, and props to Connor for doing his research. Now, I'm so excited for the Las Vegas one, their presser in Las Vegas. And of course the fight, I think it's gonna make a lot of pay-per-view buys. Clearly, and it shows that Connor is indeed the top draw in the UFC right now. Now, next one, we have one championship. Joshua Pacio, he's the strawweight champion. He defeated Naito. Congratulations, Joshua. I'm not surprised though. I knew he was going to win because the first time these guys went inside the cage, Naito said he thought he was going to die. And that was when Joshua was still a rookie. Right now he sleeps and bounds. He invented his own submission, the passion lock. So there's nothing new to that. What's amazing though is how Team Lakai improved as a team. Their win streak is at an all-time high, and they have multiple champions in multiple divisions. I'll give a quick rundown regarding PWR and MWF. I don't know if we could do a podcast about this. I hope we'll be able to, but it was amazing. They raised the bar in all their past shows, and you guys have to check it out. Both cards were headlined by foreigners. You have the Eurasian Dragon for MWF. Then you have Tengu for PWR. Amazing matches. I'll just give you a quick rundown. I think in MWF, the match of the night was Morgan Vaughn versus Aldrin Richards in a no-holds-barred match, or a false count anywhere. No DQ. I don't know. It's a hardcore match. It was an amazing match. They went everywhere, and a lot of weapons came out. It's so amazing. For PWR, I would say it's Quattro versus Ralph Imabayashi. I thought that was just a placeholder match. I was wrong. Ralph Imabayashi is indeed the best pure wrestler in Philippine wrestling, bar none, because he got the people invested with his moves, with how he told the story. Frederick Mahaba was good as a side piece. He was good at riling the crowd up, especially during the false finish where Quattro was supposed to win, then he wasn't. Then Frederick ran around and said, "That's the rules, guys." Amazing. Frederick is gold on the mic. But Quattro, man, he is amazing. I think it would be a disservice if these guys didn't meet again. And if Quattro doesn't have gold by the end of the year or early next year, man, that's just not right. He is so over right now. So let's go to the main event. This is part 1 of 2, just to hype up what's going on in URCC. Alright man, before we move on, you have to know this. Oral health should be a top priority. You have to see your dentist at least twice a year. That's every 6 months. Not taking more of your time. Out of 365 days in a year, you just need to be there 2 days. And that's 6 months apart. And if you're going to do that, please do it in RP Gonzalez Dental Clinic. It's situated in Mindanao Avenue, Quezon City. That's one ride from Trinoma in SM, And if you're from Muñoz, it's also one ride. It's very accessible. They offer a lot of general dental services like oral prophylaxis, that's cleaning, tooth filling, and also tooth extraction. Aside from that, they do braces. And a lot of you wants to save money from braces, and they go do it yourself, DIY. The thing is, if a professional does not do it, it could do you more harm than good. And it would end up that you have no teeth at all. So have a professional do it. Aside from that, if you don't have any teeth and you want to regain your smile, they also offer dentures. All kinds of prostheses. You need full dentures, you need jackets, fixed bridge, they offer that. So check on RP Gonzalez Dental Clinics. That's facebook.com/RP Gonzalez Dental Clinic. Or you could call them at their number. That's 0923-619-5160. Or you could call them on landline. That's 983-9138. Again, make oral health a top priority. See your dentist. Go to RP Gonzalez Dental Clinic. Alright, so I've always wanted to have this next guest on the podcast for so long, and finally now I got him. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Mike Sayson. What's up, bro?
I'm good.
Hey, man, thanks for making time for the podcast. And before I called you, you said you were watching Netflix. I want to know, what show are you binging on right now?
Kissing Booth, man.
Really? What's that about?
Romantic comedy.
Well, look at that. We have a tough guy who watches rom-com. A lot of girls would be swooning over you right now, man. And yeah, I think I'm going to check that out. It's been a while. And what's up with you, man? What are you doing these days?
Just making videos and making posters for Domination, because we're going to have it this October. Domination Fight League 4.
Oh, DFL, Domination Fight League. That's a new promotion, right?
It's a different promotion. It's under Cyan Promotions. It's a promotion that was built by my friend's father, and it's a new promotion to watch out for.
Cool, man. Who's headlining this particular card?
It's going to be headlined by Joe Vincenzo and Wallen Del Rosario. It's going to be a rematch between the two. Wallen got split decision win last Domination Fight League 3. And yeah, Joe Vincent wants another shot.
Wow, that's amazing. Joe Vincent is doing double duty, I guess, because he's going to be fighting URCC Colossal, which we'll be discussing later, and he's headlining DFL. Amazing, man. Now, you've worked for the URCC, and now with DFL. You're in the center of the MMA Philippines scene. How does it feel, man?
Just a passion of mine, so yeah, I'm just having fun.
Are you still affiliated with URCC?
I still help them. Last bets, I helped them with the graphics and some posters, and yeah, I still do some part-time, but I'm not, under them like I was before. So.
Oh, I see. Well, they've undergone rebranding lately. They're now called URCC Global. Do you have an idea what's the difference between URCC and URCC Global?
That upcoming event is it's gonna be great. It has a solid card, and yeah, I hope everyone watches it.
Yeah, it's called URCC Colossal, but aside from that, are they gonna stage more international events since they are URCC Global?
Yeah, it's gonna be around the world. They're gonna have events in Korea, Las Vegas, I think, and then Australia, and yeah, all over around the world.
Oh, I see. So are they going to recognize the current champions in URCC Philippines, or are they going to have their own? Because I know flying out these fighters would be expensive.
I think because in what I see, URCC has foreign champions and we have Asian champions, like what you saw last time. Drex is the bantamweight champion here, while Brady Wong is the champion in URCC USA. So I think they have international champs and Asian champions.
Oh, I see. I think, yeah, that's more tactical on their part. So let's talk about Colossal. They're gonna have URCC Colossal. It's gonna be this Saturday in the Araneta Coliseum. I want to know your thoughts regarding the card as a whole.
It's actually a pretty solid card. You have Montilla versus Castillo on the undercard, Denise versus the Korean girl, and then Jelly defends her title against a Korean star. And yeah, most of the card is pretty solid up to the main event.
Yeah, definitely. Now, let's talk about the main event. Who do you think will win? Is it Mark Striegel or Dog Hyun Lee?
In my opinion, it's actually 60-40 for me. Of course, I give the upper edge to Mark because he's my friend and I knew him since 2011. I've been watching him since PXC. So, yeah, I give him the upper hand.
Yeah, man, you should know because you trained with Mark Striegel. I saw a video of you sparring. How was it?
Yeah, he hits pretty hard. Even though it was like 50-50. Yeah, it was like technical spar, but he's got fast hands still.
Well, you know that Mark Striegel came from one championship and he moved back to URCC. Do you have any idea why he did this? Do you think he's also going to the UFC?
Maybe, he just went to URCC to have more fights, to have more exposure, and to of course put on a show for Filipino fans. Because he told me that he really wants to fight in front of his hometown, and yeah, I think he just went back to URCC to do it for the fans and yeah, get more wins and go straight to the UFC to get the call.
Oh, do you have any idea why he left one in the first place?
One, I haven't really have much of an idea, but I think his contract expired and yeah, he just decided to go to URCC and that's it. I think he left because we don't see him much in a year. In one, he just fights like one time a year, once or twice, I think. Yeah, so maybe that's one of the reasons too. So.
Now, Mark is generally a nice person, but this time with the build-up against Dog Hyun Lee, you could see that the trash talking goes back and forth. Do you have any idea why this is happening?
I think they just want to test each other out, and it's part of the game. And yeah, it started in Cebu, their rivalry, because when Mark won against Kim Ki-sung, the teammate of Dog Hyun Lee, he went up the stage. I went up the cage and talked trash to Mark, and then yeah, that's how it started.
Now, they were supposed to fight earlier. However, Dog Hyun Lee wanted to have a tune-up fight. Do you have an idea on why he wanted to have a tune-up fight first?
Yeah, actually, I was surprised when he was taking on Rogelio. Actually, I learned about the fight from Rogelio because Rogelio is a friend of mine and he trains at Boss MMA. And yeah, I was just surprised that he wanted a tune-up fight from Mark.
Now, how do you think Dog Hyun Lee would fare against Mark Striegel? Because clearly he is a different animal than all of Dog Hyun Lee's past opponents.
I agree. Actually, Dog Hyun Lee has good cardio. He has pretty solid wrestling. He has pretty good scrambles too. But I just think, man, that Mark is on another level, just like you said. His wrestling is different. He's like, once he touches your legs, man, you're done.
Exactly. On his last fight in Araneta, he won using a Phil Americana. And also, man, I was wondering, Mark Striegel is one of the biggest names in Philippine MMA, but why was he placed in the undercard of the URCC Araneta event? Or, I think to be more specific, why was his match not televised?
Yeah. Actually, he was on the undercard so that, I think, so that more people would come in and then, just put the card on notice. Just a fire starter on the card.
Yeah, indeed. Now, his upcoming fight, though, he's in the main event. and this is for the featherweight title, 145. If ever he wins, do you think he would challenge Drex Zamboanga for the 135 title? Because he fought in 135 before, and he could be a champ, because that's the thing these days, right?
Uh, Actually, it depends on him if he wants to cut down to 135, but as per him, he wants to fight at 145, so, less hassle on the diet, and yeah, he never gets out of shape except December, sabi niya.
Yeah, definitely. If you look at Mark Striegel's body, Drex Zamboanga said this during the first episode of Fight Sport Manila that his body is like Son Goku.
Yeah, actually, he's a fan of Dragon Ball, so yeah.
He is? Well, that's cool. But let's talk about Dogyum Lee now. What are your thoughts regarding his ground game?
Yeah, he has good takedowns, but in my opinion, Mark's wrestling is on another level. Yeah, but yeah, I don't count out Dogyum Lee. He has a good chance of winning, but it all goes down to fight night.
Yeah, it could go either way. But let's move on to the co-main event. Sugar Ray Estoroso versus Kaloy Baduria for the heavyweight title. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Now, these are two heavy-handed heavyweights. What are your thoughts on how this fight would go?
What I can say in that fight, when it's all said and done, somebody's gonna be done in one round.
Yeah, man, that is a likely possibility. Definitely, I could see it ending in a round.
First or second